And welcome once again to another episode of Stu Him Productions Presents
JM Solve the World. I am James.
And I am Matt. And tonight we're going to do something a little different. It's not really a two-parter,
No,
but
there's going to be a break.
and you are in. Oh my God, you don't know what you're going to get during the break. So tonight's subject is
John Cena's last match.
John Cena.
John Cena.
Um,
John Cena. WWE superstar.
23 years. Now, going into the match, the You Can't See Me tournament, Gunther was the winner.
Last time is now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You can't see me. And then I saw that Gunther got injured on the way to Washington.
Mm-hmm. That's not official.
Not official,
But
I'm sure.
Somebody blowing smoke.
Right.
But who knows?
Right. And the question remains, if Gunther's not doing it, who is Cena's opponent for his final match?
My first choice would be the guy that Gunther beat. That would be LA Knight.
Yeah.
But with what happened on Monday night,
Yes.
if you're staying in kayfabe, you can't bring him out after the beatdown he took Monday night and the big
tsunami. Tsunami on the roof.
On the roof of the SUV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be, Is Jericho coming back?
I don't think so. And here's my thought process on that.
Well, his contract will end with AEW until the first of the year.
Right.
Or the end of this month.
Right. They're not going to have somebody come back like Chris Jericho, because that would overshadow Cena's final match. I mean, shit.
Right.
You've got the undisputed champion taking on the NXT champion before the main event.
Right.
Cena's match is the main event. So it's like, okay.
The rest of the card is kind of what John wanted with NXT and younger guys going up against the main roster guys.
Right.
You got the tag team champions, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
Yep.
Going up against two guys I've really kind of heard of. One of them's from NXT and the other one's from TNA.
Right, right.
And then, like you said, Lefemi, the NXT champ, going up against Cody Rhodes, the undisputed champ.
Yep. There's
like 5 matches.
I think there's a women's tag team.
Yes.
Title match.
I don't know if any of them are title matches.
Or
it's the champions.
Right. I think
don't think any of them are title matches.
Right. Yeah, because I think it is women tag team champions versus women tag team champions.
NXT,
yeah.
It's like it's basically let's see if these young guys from the
up and coming roster,
up and coming minor leagues, if you will. Let's see what they do against the big dogs on the big stage.
Right.
That's part of it too, because none of these kids have ever been involved in anything like a Saturday night's main event.
No, and that's the thing is, okay, NXT is one thing. It's home turf because NXT is filmed in their studio every week.
even their pay-per-views.
Yes.
And I think it seats, what, a couple thousand?
Yeah.
Maybe.
TNA, I haven't really heard of any pay-per-views or...
Oh, they have pay-per-views.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they did. It stems back to when they were probably the number 2 organization.
Oh, yeah.
But they've had in fact, they just had their Bound for Glory.
Okay.
Is one of theirs they just had. I think that was one they just had. But TNA's kind of on they got a TV deal.
Right.
They got a TV deal with A&E, I think it was.
Okay.
Discovery.
Okay.
It starts January 15th, I believe. It's on Thursday night. So, because they were on Access TV.
Yes.
Which a lot of people didn't have access to.
Right. They were on Spike.
Mm-hmm. That was in their heyday.
Yeah.
When they got the Spike deal.
Yep.
I'd say they were definitely the number 2 organization.
Oh, yeah.
WWE back then.
Yeah, WCW was already on its downslide.
They were gone when TNA started.
Oh, well then TNA was the number 2.
Yeah,
because there was...
they had national television.
Yep.
They were traveling all over the country. In fact, we went to a TNA event in Springfield at the Shrine Mosque.
Okay.
During, when they were touring. And,
mm-hmm.
Not just, they started out, it was kind of at the Asylum
right.
in Nashville. Their TV was weekly pay-per-views. It was $9.99.
Yes.
And then they moved to Orlando, Florida. And was at what's the big theme park?
Disney?
No, it was
Universal.
Universal.
Okay.
That's where they started doing their weekly TVs. They just kind of grew, and then a lot of people blame Hogan and Bischoff when they got involved for their downhill slide.
Because I think at that point,
Vince Russo was writing it.
Yeah, and I think at that point, like, Jarrett had already sold his portion.
He had sold, and then he got let go. What's his name? I was listening to his podcast yesterday.
JBO?
No, got the big mustache.
Oh.
Dirty Dutch Mantel.
Yep.
He was booking it. He got let go, and then shortly after that, Jim Cornette got let go, and then that's when it kind of went.
Yeah, because it was like they were picking up everybody that was retiring or letting go or being let go from WWE.
See, that's where it was.
Foley shows up. Kurt Angle was there. Hogan, Nash, Hall, the Steiners. That's where
Sting. That's where he went after WCW.
Yes.
Shut down. He took a couple years off, and then he went to TNA.
Well, he was in WWE for a bit.
Nah, that was here recently. That wasn't back in the early 2000s. He never went up there until just, what was it, 4 or 5 years ago? When he had that short run.
Because I know he was doing he got his WrestleMania moment against Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
And then the NWO comes out, just Hogan,
right.
Hall and Nash. And then DX comes out,
mm-hmm.
The Outlaws and X-Pac.
Mm-hmm.
And it
that
was
was
just...
recent. That was in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
He didn't do any wrestling for, probably till his AOL Time Warner contract ran out.
Yeah.
And then,
like a lot of the bigger superstars that had contracts at WCW, they were. Yep.
Booker T had one, but he decided to take a payoff
mm-hmm.
and go immediately to WWE. Which
and
worked out really well
for
him.
Yeah. Because he was the five-time
WCW.
But I mean, okay, so you think about it, Cena, back to the Cena thing, doing it for 23 years. And, you know, he shouldered the company during the transition from the Attitude to the PG era.
They had that little short,
ruthless aggression.
Ruthless aggression.
Yep.
Which Cena kind of started that.
With the Doctor of Thugonomics. And, you know, the OVW class of 2002. Rock, Randy Orton, Cena, and Batista.
Yeah. All future Hall of Famers.
Oh, yeah. Batista hasn't officially retired.
I bet he is, though. He's only 240 pounds now.
Right. But, I mean, he's not, like, he hasn't, hey, I'm retired.
He don't have any kind of contract with WWE right now.
Though. No. He doesn't.
Hollywood. They was talking about him on Rogan the other day. And they go, yeah, he looks like half the man he used to be and everything. Because he's lost all that bulk. But he's still 240 fucking pounds.
Right.
He's still a big fucking dude.
Yeah.
He's just healthy now.
Yeah.
Fly.
I don't know.
Some kind of critter.
It took me a second because I saw something move, and I'm like, is this whiskey like really fucking? Is this really fucking with me here?
One shot of fireball and I'm done. Or not fireball. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Lord Jesus. Devil's devil. The devil's devil. I'm sorry. I ask forgiveness.
The only ball of fire stuff that we drink here on Jane and Salt World is the Blazing Apple, and that's in the adult apple juice.
Quite tasty.
You know, Cena still and he just signed a 5-year ambassador contract.
Right.
I believe it's called like the Legends contract or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still going to have his fan interactions. He's still going to be around the WWE universe. And I guarantee...
When he's not making movies.
Right. But I guarantee that he's still going to fulfill Make-A-Wish.
Oh, I'm sure.
The #1 celebrity of all time for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah. Not just pro wrestler.
No.
Celebrity.
Yes.
Artist, athlete, whatever you want, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know who he surpassed for that?
No.
Hulk Hogan.
Really?
I heard that on a podcast. I'm like, I guess that makes sense. You know?
I mean, and the thing that I really I have to give credit to Cena on is it's never been like you never hear him talking about doing the Make-A-Wish stuff.
Yeah. He ain't out there bragging, I've got the #1.
Right. Well, your great nephew, Brandon, has met Cena a couple of times, and they've always said that he is just a genuine, nice guy.
Right.
And you think about it, like the "You Can't See Me," that stemmed from a dare from his brother.
Yeah. He said, you won't do this on TV.
Right, because John was doing his entrance, because he recorded his entrance music. He actually released a rap album, and he is a platinum-selling rapper.
I was going to say, supposedly that album went platinum.
Oh, it's not supposed to. It's definitely platinum.
And
but
they were asking him about that. So, well, now that you're retiring, are you going to make another rap album? He's like, no.
Yeah.
It wasn't a,
no. Yeah. because his brother was, I guess, 50 Cent's crew in the club. They had their hand up, but they were shaking their head, and they were just whatever. And John screwed it up on TV.
Yeah,
you can't see me, and that right there, it's Stone Cold's Austin 316. That's the bottom line. I mean, it's just all the stuff that has just come through. Like,
can you smell?
As Bob Ross would say, happy little accidents.
Yeah.
I mean, at one time you could get a Funko Pop of John Cena that's just the box and the plastic that a Funko sets in.
You can't see him.
Exactly. When he won the Intercontinental title, there was a picture posted on X by Triple H.
Yeah.
And it's Triple H standing there, and it's supposed to be Cena with the belt over his shoulder, but you can't see Cena in the picture,
right.
But you see the belt just hanging there.
Yeah.
He was on the Graham Norton show on BBC, and they were asking him about the whole "you can't see me" bit, and he tells the story, and he's like, and there's going to be people that are going to be watching this and are going to ask, who is that sitting next to Matthew McConaughey? Why is there such a big space between Matthew and so-and-so? I like his acting now. I didn't care for the Marine.
That was, where my wife worked at the time. There was a guy there who was talking about it. He said, "Yeah, have you seen Marine?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, it's the shittiest movie." And I'm like, well, I said, I thought for what it was pretty good because I wasn't expecting the next Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger or nothing. I'm like going, he's a wrestler because, at that time, I thought the biggest wrestling movie star was probably Roddy Piper with They Live.
No.
I mean, that was before, but I mean, he was probably the most successful because Hulk Hogan's movies were good.
Right, but The Rock had Walking Tall and...
Did he at that time?
Yes.
Okay.
He had The Rundown and Walking Tall. Because
his first movie was Scorpion King. Because that came after The Mummy Returns?
Yeah.
Is that... at the first of it, he was The Rock, the Scorpion King, but at the end of it was that really shitty CGI Scorpion King with his head on it. Yeah. And then the Scorpion King came out, that's right.
No, it was The Rundown and Walking Tall first, because if you look at his body, for Scorpion King, he got a lot bigger.
True.
Rundown and Walking Tall, he was still his wrestling size.
Normal looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until
although he took care of them college football players in the bar.
Yeah, he did. No, those were supposed to be professional. That was a Super Bowl ring.
I thought it was a national championship ring. And because when he calls, he's like, "What kind of chances they got of repeating?" And they're like, "It's a really good one." He's like, "Okay, don't want to fuck this up for him, but."
Right, and he got the nod from Arnold as he's walking in. Arnie had a cameo.
Yep. So anyway, back to John. Do we have a prediction? Is he going out on top? Is he gonna?
He's the GOAT.
Pass the torch and look at the lights.
He's the GOAT. He's not gonna. If he's looking at the lights, it's because he's standing up and he's looking at the lights. He is not losing his last match.
I would agree because I think you already done the honors, Dom. when he lost the IC title back to him.
Yep.
And Dom's a young, upcoming star. And I think he done his passing of the torch then.
Right.
But we will see here in a
few minutes. But stick around. You're going to enjoy, it's only going to be like a couple of minutes for you, our watchers, but you can take this time to click like, share, subscribe, follow us on Spotify.
Turn on that notification bell on YouTube.
Ding, ding. And be notified every time a brand new episode of J&M Solve the World is released, whether it is a regular podcast or the alcohol review.
This little break's going to be kind of like a pee break on Rogan.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Except there's actually going to be something that I'm going to put in there that you guys are going to enjoy.
Not a picture of your wiener.
No.
Oh.
That's only on OnlyFans.
Okay.
But we will see you back here in a couple of minutes. So,
peace.
Have a good one.
My life.
before we get into this,
And we're back.
yes, salud.
Hello. Oh, the nectar of the gods.
We haven't had that in a long time.
It's been a while.
So I hope you guys enjoyed what we just played for you. Something very special.
Some old memories of ours.
Yes. But now on to Saturday night's main event. First match, Cody and Oba.
Uba Femi,
Oh,
I think, or Oba Femi, something like that.
I think it is Oba Femi.
It may be.
It was a great
It
match.
was a great match.
Oh my God.
Cody played the underdog babyface.
Yes.
Because Uba's like, what they listed him at, what,
6'6",
6'6", 300 pounds.
Yep.
And Cody's, I don't know what they list him at, but he didn't look that far different in height. But he's 224 pounds.
Right.
And it was a typical babyface underdog fighting.
Yep.
And what did I say? Like 10 seconds before it happened, I was like, where the fuck's Drew McIntyre going to come in and fuck this shit up?
And
that's
you said
what
that,
happened.
the crowd stood up and looked over, and it's like, oh, shit.
Shit, here comes Drew.
But now that saved face for Cody and Oba, because it was a disqualification. Neither one of them had to lose. And Oba actually went after Drew.
For fucking up his moment.
After Cody hit the Cody cutter.
I mean,
on Drew.
Jim Cornette may disagree with me.
Yep.
But I thought that was a perfect finish for that match.
Yes.
Because like I say, both guys saved face. Neither one of them had to lose. And then Uba went after Drew for fucking up his big moment.
Right. Exactly.
You know, I thought that was, for a professional wrestling finish, I thought that was perfect.
Yes.
And then Cody and Oba, whatever, they raised their titles together, raised each other's hands and everything. I thought that was cool.
And what did they do? Because I know
it was a big choke slam. Was apparently Oba's finish. I don't watch NXT, so I'm not for sure. But this guy, I was telling Matt during the match, I'm like, I don't think his time is right now. I mean, you said that.
Yes.
But I can see him and Braun Breaker having a hell of a fucking run together.
And yes, he will definitely be on the main roster. Just not yet.
I mean, it may start off when he does get to the main roster, him on one brand and Braun on the other.
Yeah.
But to me, there's got to be a confrontation between the two.
Yes. And I can't remember their salute to Cena. Whether it was the salute or it wasn't the "You Can't See Me."
No.
I think it was the salute.
Nobody done that in a match besides. Well, we'll get into that later with the R-Truth thing.
Yeah. Now after that one was Bailey and Sol Ruka,
big, tall, slender, blonde girl
from Honolulu.
She's a NXT star.
She's white.
She's white.
Yeah, not
that means anything.
No, but typically when you hear from Honolulu, Hawaii, you're thinking
Polynesian,
right? Pacific Islander, and her finish.
Oh fuck!
The Soul Snatcher.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's
a move you keep for pay-per-views.
That was a front. See, how did she do it now? She went up on the turnbuckle.
Yep, she was on the top.
Done a front, done a flip. She was facing away, done an inwards flip, and basically hit an RKO.
Yes.
It's like, holy shit.
Right.
How do you do that?
It's like she was coming off of a diving platform.
It wasn't like a Cody cutter where he comes off backwards and grabs him and boom.
Right. And it's not like an RKO.
She done a front flip off the top rope and grabbed into an RKO type situation.
Right. And that's definitely a soul fucking snatcher.
Or a snatch soul. Because she had a little camel toe going on.
Yes.
During the match.
And then
we didn't notice, but
no. And Bailey didn't have a freak out.
Yeah, which was weird because her latest character, she's been freaking out, that split personality.
Right.
Now on Monday Night Raw, she may be like tearing shit apart, or SmackDown, whichever one she's on.
I think she's on Raw.
Is she on Raw?
Yeah. But at the end of it, all four girls.
Because they had seconds.
Yeah, they all did the salute, and you could see Soul actually doing the "you can't see me," and of course they all raised hands, and I mean because Saturday night was all about John.
Right.
It was all about John.
Well, the only reason those NXT people got to be on the show is because John, that was his thing. He said, "I want to give the future stars a big stage to show what they can do."
Right.
And I think we discussed earlier, didn't think any of them was going to go over.
Right.
So her beating Bailey, was kind of like, whoa.
Yeah, Soul Roca beating Bailey, that was like, I wasn't expecting that.
Was not expecting that.
After that one was the tag team, and it was
AJ Styles,
and Dragon Lee,
and I can't
against
remember the other.
Javon Evans and Trent Lawson, I think. I don't know. From TNA.
From TNA.
Yeah, he's a champion in TNA.
I mean,
and I'll tell you what, they
went.
Yes. A lot of high flying.
A lot of high flying. It was a high spot match.
Yes. Well,
it wasn't a tip. It wasn't. Jim Cornette would say, well, it wasn't a traditional tag team match.
Right. But Dragon Lee is a luchador. Mm-hmm. So there's going to be some high flying there.
Right.
Javon Evans.
And AJ, he came from the X Division in TNA back years ago before he became the TNA World Champion and everything. Right. So he's used to the high flying stuff. The other two, goddamn, them boys.
Javon Evans, when he wrestled Miz on Friday night,
right,
he had a lot of high flying. I mean, the kid is 195 pounds. Mm-hmm. But
all muscle and sinew.
Yeah,
there's no body fat on that little mother.
I think he's like 6'4", 195.
Right.
And that's without his dreads up on top.
Right.
With that, he's probably like 6'7", 6'6", 6'7".
But he's got he's like a cat.
Yes.
The
back flip out of the ring over the top rope to the the turnbuckle. That was just fucking nuts.
The one thing in that match that I did not expect was when AJ missed the fucking phenomenal forearm.
Right.
He jumped up, and I don't know if his foot slipped or what, but he face planted.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, fuck.
Right.
But Javon Evans, was it Javon Evans that was in the ring?
No, I think it was Trent or Trey. Something like that. Immediately right on it.
But he went down.
Yeah.
Kind of like, oh, shit. No, he didn't hit me. Yep. But he immediately went for the cover.
Right.
So he covered the fucking botch pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, AJ doesn't miss that very often. I don't know if there was extra sweat on the top ropes.
Right.
Because they were fighting in that corner
Right.
right before it happened. Somebody had a little too much baby oil on them.
Well, they
the
say
happened?
that's why Andre didn't like wrestling Macho.
Was Macho baby oiled up too much?
Yep.
Yep.
No baby oil.
You know, it's funny. In UFC, and Rogan was talking about this, baby oil's not allowed. You can't put it on you before you go into the ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the cage. But those guys soak in baby oil in a bathtub. They soak in it. And then when they get out, they dry off and everything's all cool. They dry it all off. They're good. But when the match or the fight starts,
Yeah.
you start sweating. Guess what starts coming out of your pores?
Baby oil.
Baby oil.
Yeah. Then
I wouldn't want to be in a match with somebody that was all baby oiled up.
Yeah.
Because how are you going to grab a hold of them and protect them?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like
Right.
drop you on your goddamn head. What the fuck?
Okay, so ringside
Oh
we
my
had
God.
Sami Zayn and his son. You had Mark Henry. You had RVD.
Which I thought Mark Henry was still under an AEW contract, but he's either not or he got permission to be there.
Yeah. You had Trish Stratus. You had Elias.
Yeah.
They didn't put him up on the screen, but that's
right.
exactly who it was.
He was back there.
Yep. Michelle McCool was ringside.
What was the Spanish lady?
I can't.
I want to say Maria, but that was not
Yeah.
right. That's not right. But
No. No.
no. No.
You buy. There was a lot of Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle was there.
Which, of course.
My dream final John Cena match would have been Kurt Angle versus John Cena.
Because that was his first match on the main roster.
Exactly. That's when he walked in there. It's the ruthless aggression and fucking clock Kurt Angle.
That's what started the whole ruthless aggression thing.
But Kurt's physically not able.
Yeah.
If Kurt could have been the fucking referee, that might have been cool.
Yeah.
But the referee they had was cool.
Chad Patton.
Chad Patton.
Yep. John. God, I'm probably gonna butcher the last name, but Bethel, which I know it's wrong. He's Kurt Angle's son-in-law, to be 100%.
Yeah.
But he was in The Walking Dead, and he is the Punisher on the Disney Plus series, which there's supposed to be a Punisher series and then a Punisher movie, but he played the Punisher in the first Daredevil run, and then the Defenders. He had a big story. To me, not to get totally off topic of Cena, but John's.
Why would this be any different than any other of our podcasts?
True. John's Punisher is like, okay, it's like I'm a real dude. In prison, he starts just annihilating these dudes, and it's not super strength or anything like that. No, it's a small corridor, and they can only come like one or two at a time. And like he's getting his nose busted. Everything is happening to him, but he's laying waste to these guys, and he's taking anything and everything that he can.
Basically,
a broom handle.
Basically, Muay Thai fighting.
Yes.
Because Muay Thai is like in close.
Right.
You're like fighting in a phone booth.
Right. And he goes through the prisoners, and then there's the guards in the riot gear with the shields, and you look at him and clearly see his nose is busted.
Mm.
I mean, it is broke, but he's got blood just like where it came out of his nose. It's all over his mouth. He got stabbed in the shoulder, with shanks, and he's just like, "Come on, you want this?"
Speaking of color, we got some color tonight.
Cody.
And Cody got color, and I don't think it was. I don't think it was planned.
No.
He got clotheslined over the fucking announce table.
Yep.
And when he got up, he had his ear.
Yeah. Was sliced.
Something had.
Yep.
Clipped his ear and everything, and got a little color.
I think that's one of the reasons why.
For all of our fans out there who are watching this, especially the wrestling fans, can you tell us if John Cena ever got color in a match?
Right. And by color, we're
talking about blood.
Blood.
Well, if they're wrestling fans, they know what color means.
Right.
Because I can't remember John Cena ever bleeding in a match.
No.
I mean, there may have been one, so let us know down in the comments, because I mean, I've been watching this shit since I was like old enough to hold my head up straight and watch wrestling. Which has been
only been 15 years ago.
Yeah, 15 years. But
times 3.
Yeah, maybe a little more than that. But I don't remember, I remember back before the PG era.
Yeah.
Well, even back before the PG era, there was the AIDS era.
Yes, the AIDS scare of the 80s.
At the end of the 80s. But then you had Stone Cold getting the color at WrestleMania 13 with Bret Hart.
I think so.
13 or 14.
Right, and that's where the blood from a stone
but they were told not to get color.
Right.
Unless it was by accident the hard way. And
they made it appear as
Bret was able to be a fucking magician on that deal. And because Stone Cold's like, I've never really got a lot of color. Is like, if you don't care, I will do it. And fuck that. That's what made Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well,
that very match.
Like Bret always said, the best there is, the best there was, the best that there ever will be. No one.
That's hard to fucking argue.
It is.
That's hard.
No one ever got hurt, legit hurt, in a Bret Hart match.
Right. And how can you say different whenever he was the biggest fucking heel in the United States?
Oh, yeah.
But was the biggest fucking babyface in Canada.
Yep.
At the same fucking time.
Exactly.
On a national wrestling promotion.
Right.
I mean, he wasn't slipping up to Canada and being a babyface at his dad's promotion.
No.
And then coming down and being a heel down. No, he was in the WWE. When they wrestled in Canada,
he was a face.
He was a face.
Anywhere else, well, and it depends on the time frame too, because
after that Stone Cold deal,
yes,
he became the biggest fucking heel in WWE.
Right. Because
but then every time they went to Canada, they fucking cheered the shit out of him and booed Stone Cold, The Rock, or whoever the fuck he was facing.
A double change
that night. Yeah.
Yes. Stone Cold didn't change.
He had changed his style, but because he fucking passed out to the sharpshooter with blood pumping out of his fucking head.
Yep. He didn't tap out.
And then Bret attacked him after that.
Right.
Stone Cold was over.
Okay, so after
So we got through the tag match.
Yeah, after the tag match.
The WWE guys won that match.
Yes.
But then afterwards, they all celebrated in the ring.
Yep. Hands raised. I believe they did the three.
Right.
I think they all went up and did the three. And then it goes to Stephanie talking about John and everything, and then the Miz shows up in the ring and
wearing the same outfit that he wore when he beat John Cena at WrestleMania.
Yes. And
said he should be the one wrestling.
Yep.
Da, da, da.
And then came out Ron Cena, better known as R-Truth.
Or Ron the Truth Killings.
Yes.
If you watch TNA back in the day.
However you want to call him.
Yep.
And then, lo and behold, say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Fuck! Didn't work. But they paid homage to Cena with the they knocked down the Miz. They both looked over him. You can't see me. Up off the ropes, brushing off the shoulder, 5-knuckle shuffle, and then the Miz. It's gone.
Well, and the Miz has got a point.
He does.
He was a rival of John Cena's.
Yep.
And he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this guy come off of a reality TV show.
Yep.
And got a spot.
Yep.
I think he's, I've never been a big fan of the Miz.
No.
But he's proven himself.
Yeah.
He needs a little more credit.
He's, he was
former WWE champion
a couple different times. Yep. And I'll tell you what. Of all the people that have worn the title, him wearing the title upside down and being the Miz, it just fucking worked.
Well, and when he does Miz TV,
yeah,
he takes the boot off the fucking microphone and turns it up,
yep.
so it says an M instead of
yep.
WWE. Yeah,
it's better than when Edge won the title from Cena, and they didn't change the title. They just added like a piece of paper that said rated R star, and it still spun because that was Cena's big title.
Because he's a rapper, so he had the
spinner.
Yep.
The Doctor of Thugonomics.
So we get to the main event.
Get to the main event. And like yesteryear, the challenger comes out first.
Which we were talking about that during the event. It's like when Cody came out first, I'm like, this is fucking bullshit.
Right. Bailey came out first.
Well, Bailey wasn't a champion.
No, but she was a main roster.
She was a main roster, yeah.
But then the tags, they switched up, and the NXT and the TNA guy came out first, and then the tag champions, AJ and...
I mean, to me, old school, did you ever see Muhammad Ali as a champion come out first?
No.
Fuck no.
You never even saw... You never saw Tyson, even when he wasn't the champion, come out first.
Unless he was fighting the title fight, and then he probably did have to. Because that was always the deal. The champion comes out last.
Right.
Because that's that psycho game you can play with your challengers. Like, how long are you going to make them wait till you fucking come in the ring?
True.
The challengers out there is like, I've got this, I've got this, I've got this, I've got this, I've got this. And they're standing there like, where's this motherfucker at?
Right.
Where's this motherfucker at? You know,
You know,
little brain games start creeping in on you, you know?
all of those guys that faced Tyson when he was champion, yeah, they could say that all they wanted until he stepped in the ring because he was a no nonsense champion.
Did you know Tyson talked about that all during his training? He said, I was scared of that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I was so scared of that guy. It's like, this guy may take everything away from me.
Right.
And he said, the day of the show, like going, this motherfucker may take everything away from me. This motherfucker take me. But he said, as I walked to the ring, my confidence built, and my confidence built, and my confidence built. And by the time I got in that ring, I knew I had that motherfucker.
And it was, he would get in the ring and he would just stare at the opponent, and the opponent would stare at him. And the moment that the opponent
Broke eye contact,
he was like, I got this motherfucker.
I got this motherfucker. Yep.
But when John's music finally hit, Gunther got out of the ring, let John have it.
Gunther got out before John's music hit.
Yes.
Gunther had his whole interest. He got out, and it was a while.
It was.
They milked it.
Lights were out.
The lights were out, and there was 19,000, almost 20,000 people in that arena.
19,932.
Damn near 20.
Yes. Well, I just remember seeing.
Right.
Yeah.
But that was the crowd went silent.
Yes.
It was like, how can you get 19,000 people to be fucking silent? And then you heard that first note of John's music, boom, and it was like, crowd blew up. And poor Stu,
the cameraman,
he had to like race up to John
because so
they had the LED stuff going on with like John's career.
Yeah.
You know, his title match wins, and it was just like photos and stuff. And John's like looking at all that, and he's like, let's see what it looks like out front.
And he grabs the camera and he turns it and he's panning the crowd. And then he gives the camera back to Stu and he says, are you ready? And he takes off running down the aisleway. And it's a smaller aisleway.
Because it was a big stage. That was a big stage.
Right.
So
because normally when a superstar runs down to the ring, the fans on either side can't reach out and touch them. Like they've got to put their arms out, or they go down one side a little bit, down the other. No, not in DC.
They were like, hands about here. But I mean, it was a smaller distance too because of the big stage that they had set up for John Cena's last match, and that's cool. They probably could have got another. They could have probably put 25,000 in there if they hadn't had the big stage.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But from the get-go, I thought it was a good match.
Yeah.
Gunther played up the chicken shit heel at the beginning.
He done the little stepping out of the ropes.
Yep.
But then when he started laying his shit in,
yeah,
you're like going, God damn. Is this going to be another squash match like he had against fucking
Goldberg?
No, the one Cena had against fucking Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
It's like, oh fuck, he can't go out like this.
No.
But then John Cena started making his comeback and everything, and then there was one point where Gunther put him through the fucking ring steps.
Yes. Threw him into the steps.
And then he went around to the other ring steps and pulled them out and shoved them up by the announce table.
Yep.
And we're like, oh, fuck, okay, let's go. And Gunther was setting up Cena for a power bomb onto the announce table. Then Cena reversed it it hit a AA
Yes.
on the announce table.
Right.
Got Gunther's ass back in the ring. Went for the cover. 1, 2, kick out. It's like, what the fuck? How many AAs or I want to go old school and say FUs. Did John Cena actually hit on him?
When John hit what would have been a regular AA off of the top rope.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Cole actually called it an FU.
Yeah.
And
yeah. I mean, he'd hit like a normal one.
Yep.
Gunther kicks out, and they fight back and forth, and then Cena hit the one off because Gunther was. I don't know why he went to the top rope because he don't do that shit.
No.
But hit. I don't remember what the movie hit was, but then he goes to the top rope. John Cena runs up and grabs him and hits an attitude adjustment or a fuck you, whatever you want to call it. It's like I told Matt when he hit the one on the fucking announce table. I said that wasn't an attitude adjustment. That was a fuck you. But it went back and forth, and then fucking Gunther kept
laying in the sleeper,
getting the sleeper on him, and John, and they done the
classic,
and we were talking about that because I'm like going, you know what I miss every time back in the 70s and early 80s and stuff, when somebody gets a sleeper on somebody and they're like laid out and they're like passed out, the referee pick up the arm. 1, 2. The babyface would start fighting from underneath, and they did that. And I'm like, fuck yes. That is a classic wrestling fucking maneuver.
And John got up.
And
he knocked Gunther off, but then Gunther was right back on him, sticking in that sleeper. And if you watch the end of the match, it looks like John's got a grimace, and he barely taps. But if you really look at it, his face is pretty fucking red.
His face is pretty fucking red, but it almost looked like a smirk, and he's like going, okay.
Yeah. But it was probably like just letting him know, all right, you can let me go, because if you don't, I am going to beat your ass.
Yeah.
Because Cena still looked fucking sturdy, and,
I gotta say though, if anybody wants to talk about wrestling being fake, you watch that match, and it's predetermined.
The ending is predetermined.
Know that.
Yes.
But you look at John Cena's body.
Oh God.
He had red marks all over the tops of his shoulders.
Yeah.
His fucking right elbow was all fucking red as fuck.
His shoulder looked like almost like a road rash, like when you're skateboarding,
right?
And you fell. You had a shirt on, but you still fell, and you had to rash. But his chest was red.
Well, from the fucking chops.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck.
His back.
Yeah. I mean, that 46-year-old, I think John Cena is, whatever, he put his body through some shit that I don't want to fucking do.
No.
I know you don't want to do it either.
Fuck no. Like The Undertaker said, your bump card only has so many punches on it.
Right.
Until you've got to give it up.
Well, I will actually take you one further.
Ooh.
A professional wrestler we've had in studio.
Oh.
Tony Reyes.
Yes.
Said that exact same thing.
He did.
He didn't know how many more bumps he had in his bump card.
Right.
If y'all want to watch that video, you got to go back a ways. It's very interesting.
It is.
We do a camera view with him, and then we did what we used to do after dark.
Yes.
That went for another, goddamn, almost 2 hours.
Right. Yeah. All in all, we had like a 3-hour just a discussion about
Just
the
go
world
back in
of.
our library. Tony Ray's.
Yep.
Watch the video in the After Dark, because his wife, who helps him promote their promotion out in California,
Mm-hmm.
she was quiet during the video part,
Right.
but once we got to the After Dark, oh, she opened up. So, but he talks about his dealings with D'Lo
Yep.
Brown,
Yep.
and yeah, a lot of great wrestlers from back in the day, and I mean, he went to Harley Racing School.
Yeah.
That's how he got his start. Up in
Um,
Eldon, Missouri.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My God, I know Eldon. I used to live in Eldon.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever
Years
been to Eldon,
ago.
or if I'd have known there was a wrestling school there back in 1985,
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably be dead now.
It's
Because if I'd have made it as a wrestler in the 80s,
it's on the other side of Camdenton and
right?
Osage Beach.
Yeah.
Um, because it was actually, little known fact, saw Empire Strikes Back at the theater at the Tantera Resort.
Ah, yeah.
Take that shit, bitch.
But
But anyways, back to John Cena.
At the end of the match,
Yes.
if you remember back at Saturday night's main event when Goldberg got tapped out by Gunther,
Yep.
he made a speech that got cut off because it was live on NBC,
Right.
the network, not on Peacock.
Right.
And he was making a speech and blah, 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 and it got cut off. Well,
Yes.
WWE ended up airing that speech,
Right.
which was cool. John didn't make a speech.
No, he
didn't make
didn't
a
say
speech.
a single word on microphone.
He
And the only time you actually heard any talking is when
he got to
CM
the
Punk, CM Punk
yeah.
and Cody Rhodes came out and handed him their titles.
That was cool.
Yes.
That was so fucking cool. And they took a knee
Yes.
in the fucking corner while John Cena held up their fucking titles.
And the superstars
Oh my
that
God.
were around there. You had Bruce Pritchard and Triple H came out. And of course Stephanie was down there.
Stephanie was on the broadcast.
Yeah, with Joe Torres.
With Joe Torres.
Right.
Or, no, not
Yeah.
Joe Torres.
Yeah, it was Joe Torres.
It's not Torres.
Torres.
Testator.
Testator. Okay.
Joe Testator.
Whatever.
I know.
And she's
Tomatoes,
and that's
tomatoes.
the thing is, she's an announcer. She's not part of the WWE head office.
No.
But
She, I was disappointed because I heard that Jesse the Body Ventura was going to be on this broadcast.
Right.
No Jesse. So I'm like,
No.
Jesse be like, well, that goddamn John Cena didn't do shit.
Well, I
Who
mean,
does?
17-time world champion.
Yeah, but you don't know what Jesse's going to say.
No, you don't. But it was just cool.
But what was cool? I mean, fucking, he was Ming in WCW.
Oh yeah. Haku.
Haku.
Yeah, Haku was
in
there.
the audience.
There was actually quite a few Samoans right there. And that really surprised me, to be 100%. The vignettes that they showed where everybody was paying homage to Cena. Homage, whatever.
Yeah.
Solo.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Solo, he walked away holding the towel that said the last time is now.
Yep. Brock was my favorite though.
Yeah, he didn't even look at the camera.
He held up a sign. I can see you.
I see you. You know, Jey Uso.
Because he got the respect for Roman.
Oh, mad respect.
And yeah,
Becky Lynch.
Becky's was funny because when they was on TV, he went to
They were in a tag match.
He went to give her a hug or something like that, and she's like, and walked off. But then on this deal, she's like,
in the locker room,
did this, and then just give a wink and a salute.
Yeah. But you know what?
Rhea Ripley pumping up her fucking Jordans.
Oh my god! Even though she's wearing Vans,
right?
But doing the whole bending over, hitting the pump, because I don't know if you knew this, but in that portion of the vignette with Cena in the ring, he had Reebok black top shoes, which were pump. And I had a pair of the Reebok black tops, and I fucking loved them. I just pump them up. Even Drew McIntyre, you know, the couple times they showed him, he's like, no, go away, go away, go away. And then they finally came back, and he just looked, and you can't see me. And then it was, all right, go away. CM Punk in his speech actually got fucking, like, truly emotional.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was crying.
Yeah. Because had it not for...
him and Cena had a pretty bitter rivalry.
They had a hell of a fucking storyline.
So, back to the match.
Everybody came out.
And Cena taps. Everybody comes out. I mean, there's the who's who professional wrestlers there.
Hall of Famers out the ass. Future Hall of Famers.
I didn't see Braun Breaker or Bronson
Reed.
Yeah.
No. I didn't even see Paul Heyman. But John took off his shoes.
Took off his wristbands. Took off his whatever the fuck they call these bands.
Well,
headbands for a normal human being.
Exactly. Laid him there in the ring. And did you notice his socks? No. His socks were, you can't see me. Even his socks were the U with the circle over the see me. Yeah.
They took all that off.
Laid it there.
He did a bow to all four corners of the ring. He got out.
With the titles, and he gave the titles back to Cody and Punk.
Yep.
He walks back, gives one final salute.
And a bow.
Bow to the crowd, and he walks off.
See, what was it he said that was not on microphone, but it was right there at the end of the aisle? He's like, it was thank you.
Oh, God, yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm having trouble remembering that, but I was getting all emotional. Dude,
of all the wrestlers that have gotten the chance to retire in the ring and actually retire and give their thanks, you know.
I mean, I thought it was cool he went out by not saying a word.
Yes. I didn't think that he was going to go out on a loss.
No. Because we've watched the first part of this podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, we weren't even sure if Gunther was going to be there.
Right.
But
he was there.
When we watched the opening, it's like, yep, Gunther's here.
Yep.
I don't know who on Inside the Ropes or Wrestling Insider. Yeah. It's probably a Dave Meltzer bullshit thing.
Probably some fucking dirt rag shit.
Fuck Dave Meltzer.
But I would just like to say thank you, John, for 23 years of
Hustle,
loyalty,
loyalty,
and respect. And if you ever happen to come across J&M Solve the World podcast, we would love to have you on. We've got some really good drinks behind the bar.
I heard John's not afraid to indulge every once in a while.
Nope. But the Doctor of Thugonomics has an open invite right here in the J&M Solve the World podcast. Yeah.
Thank you, Cena. Thank you, Cena.
And on that note, you have just watched another episode of Stu Him Productions presents
J&M Solve the World. I have been James.
And I have been Matt. And once again, John Cena, thank you. And until next time, you keep one fist in the gold, one foot in the gutter, and we will be seeing you.
Peace.